Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I am here today with another box because it is Wednesday. It is box day. And okay, my printer is doing something without being told, so I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, yeah, box day. All right, so today's item are these Starbucks cookies. They're so good. I love them in tea. And actually after this video, I'm gonna go eat these. So we're gonna make a box, and it's going to be a fold flat box because that's my favorite box, and because I'm gonna be fast because I have a migraine. I know, I have certain days that I record, so to keep to my schedule, no matter what's going on, migraine or whatever, I have to record. Anyway, lost my train of thought. Here we go. Let's get out our fold flat box book, the pink one, and find an empty page. Links for my books are in the description box. Pen, ruler. Let's measure. Alright, so my left to right is going to be about, I'm going to go ahead and give it 3 inches. It's exactly 2 3/4, but I'm going to give it 3 inches just so it has a little room. And I don't want to think, so I don't want to do eighths. Alright, so 3 inches by, let's just do 4. It's a circle, so it should be 3 by 3, right? But with these flaps, this one doesn't want to stay down, so I'm just gonna do a 3 by 4 by, let's do this by 1 inch. Okay, so half, 1, half, oh no, 1 and half, 1, 1, 1. My left to right is 3. My up and down is 4. I'll draw arrows if you need them. So let's get out some different color pens. I have a pink one right here. 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 by, pencil will work, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so the long side, 1, 4, 5, and 8. Short side, half and 1 1/2 on both sides. We'll get the other measurements when we get there. Right, get your favorite paper. I'm going to use whatever's in this folder. I printed off some cute fall paper. They were Etsy files, but the store is no longer open right now, so I'm not going to link it. But you can just go to Etsy, digital scrapbook paper, fall, or pumpkins, or whatever theme you want, and pull it up. Alright, so 9 by 7. Now, my printer, for whatever reason, it does not let me print borderless. I have that feature. It's everywhere I go. I'm like, borderless, borderless, borderless. And it does not print borderless. So, I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to cut 7 inches first. And then 9 inches, but I gotta cut off this little, and every time the margins are different, so I don't know. Okay, 9 by 7, and I cut my direction wrong because, no I didn't, yes I did. That's fine. It's not fine. So I'm glad we had this mistake. I'm going to go ahead and leave this in the video because right now my paper is like this. And so my pump, like if I lay it how it's left to right is 9 inches. So left to right is 9 inches like this. My paper is going to be the wrong direction, and it's going to be, my pumpkins are going to be horizontal instead of vertical. So I'm going to use cardstock, and then I will decorate it with that paper. So let's go ahead and make our 9x7 cut. And I do not have any 12x12 papers yet, like pattern paper to use, and so I'm gonna have to do this. All right, so 9x7. And that is another great thing about these books. That's how you know what directions to cut, and I know better, but like I said, I'm dealing with a headache right now. If you lay your paper the way it's showing, like my left to right is 9, so the paper's going to go in like this. And I need to score it this way. So you need your paper to go this way. I hope that kind of makes sense. Just lay your paper how your book shows, and then you'll know if you're the right direction or not. All right, 9x7, long side. Score at 1. Four, 5, and 8. Short side, 1/2 inch and 1.5. So 1/2 inch and 1.5 on both sides. 1/2 inch and 1.5. Okay. So for my scoreboard users, where's my ruler? That is 1/2 inch, 1, 5.5, and 6.5. Okay. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and get a bone folder or whatever you have and get these lines nice and crisp. Put the long side at the top. Scissors, not your finger scissors, but real scissors. You're going to cut off the 4 bottom boxes. So you have a score line here, a score line here. So cut off those 4. So there's this section here. So you have the 2 long rectangles and then the square and the little short rectangle. Yeah, I can't change my lighting because I'm already struggling. So we got to work with what we got. All right, so what you do on the bottom, you got to do to the top and cut the same 4 boxes off. Okay, starting position, I'm going to cut off about 1/4 inch, miter, vertical score line, cut up, cut off a little bit of half, this and this, miter and miter. Your next vertical score line, cut up, left hand side, half, miter, miter. What you do to the bottom, you do to the top. Rotate, score line, right side half, miter, miter, vertical score line, cut up, left side, half, miter, miter, corner rounder, which I did not pull out. Where did I put my corner rounder? I guess whatever shape this makes will work. Let's see. Alright, so this is my like edge punch, which still looks nice. I just like a rounded corner, but I don't know where my corner rounder is and I don't feel like looking for it. So we're going to use edge punch. Still looks really nice. Alright, back to starting position. Revarnish your flap. Glue. Where's my glue? Right here. And of course it's clogged. Glue on that folded flap, making sure you get the glue on the folded edge and in those corners. And fold flat. Let it dry. Smooth the glue and let it dry. Sorry, I needed water. Okay. And see, it still fits really nicely if you have that shape, that angle thing, as opposed to corner rounder. Put your snack in there and close up your box. Beautiful, beautiful box. You can make a window if you want, decorate it however you want, and you're good to go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye!